Chiropractors here at Oasis Chiropractic. Tonight we are talking about headaches in addition to chiropractic and other health-related topics. I just want to run through a couple things here real quick. The next talk that we have scheduled is what we call Heart Health, okay? And that will be Tuesday, February 16th right here at the office. So if you're interested in that topic, you're certainly welcome to come back for that talk. We are trying to schedule a digestive health talk, and we're actually working on having a guest speaker for this one. So we haven't finalized the date yet, but that'll be coming up within the next, I'd say within the next 6 weeks. So keep your eyes open for more information on that one. I just wanted to start off with this testimonial that we received from one of our patients. This is what she says. "I never thought my life could change so much in such a short amount of time. Since December of 2006 until today, each visit to Oasis Chiropractic has transformed my body and mind. Between the adjustments and the handouts, I'm a new person. I used to have back pain daily, and I used to have frequent headaches. Now they are both rare. I had hoped that the chiropractors would be able to help me, but I never expected such drastic change. My family and friends are amazed at how much I have changed. I enjoy my company more than ever. My goal is to maintain my well-being by regular visits to the chiropractic office and by getting those great handouts. I wonder how anyone could ever doubt the benefits of chiropractic." I thought that was just a great testimonial that we had received from Joyce, and her life changed just from getting a few chiropractic adjustments. When I read that stuff, it really it motivates me to come back and help even more people. So let's start off with this slide right here. Headaches are painful, right? How many people have had headaches or have headaches? Most, I would say. Okay. Yeah, anytime you're having a headache, it's going to be painful, right? It can also be irritating, frustrating, exhausting. A lot of things are interfered with when we're having headaches. What about work? Do headaches interfere with your job? Absolutely. If you have a bad enough headache, you're going to call in sick, right? You're not even going to show up for work. Or if you're having a headache and you're going to try to fight through it, there's going to be less productivity. The bottom line is headaches are expensive. I came across this great information actually this morning. It said that the average migraine sufferer loses 19.5 days of work per year. Okay? So if you do the quick math, if you're making $15 an hour and you miss 19.5 days of work, you're going to lose $2,300 every year just for those headaches. Okay? So that's 19 days of either absenteeism or lost productivity. You're just not working as efficiently when you're having a headache. So those headaches could cost you at least $2,000. Headaches get in the way of our social life, right? Less time with family, less time with the kids. And even if you are spending time with the kids and you're having a headache, it's not going to be as much fun, right? All right, so headaches are, this is one of my favorite slides. Headaches are not a deficiency of these different drugs, right? Do you get a headache because you have an aspirin deficiency? What about Aleve or Excedrin, right? Your body is not running low on those drugs, and that's not why you're getting headaches, okay? Something else is causing these headaches. What about these? Do you guys recognize any of these names? Yeah. Some very common medications there for headaches, for migraines. In the United States, we're spending billions of dollars every year on medications, and it's not getting us anywhere. Okay? Even though 1 out of every 6 Americans suffer from headaches, the incidence of headaches has not changed in 20 years. Okay? So we're spending billions of dollars, it's not getting us anywhere. Okay? The incidence is still the same, so that's going to be important to remember that. Are headaches something you have to live with? What do you guys think? They're not. They really aren't. The medications that we were talking about before, they're really good at covering up the symptoms, right? Most of the time. But once you take a medication, the effect wears off, the headache comes back. That's typically what I hear from my patients. Okay? So they're looking for something else to get rid of the headache so they don't have to mess around with their medications. Okay? So the bottom line is we don't have to live with headaches. Headaches are not normal. Okay? Maybe 2 headaches per year is normal, something like that. But weekly headaches, even daily headaches are certainly not normal. There's a bunch of symptoms that can show up with headaches, right? What would you guys say are some symptoms? Besides the pain.
Muscle tightness.
Yeah, muscle tightness, dizziness. Some people even have nausea from a migraine, stuff like that. There are a lot of symptoms that show up. Okay, so here's some more. A lot of possible symptoms, right? Any of those apply to you guys? They might. They might. Okay, so what is causing headaches? There are a lot of different causes, and that's one of the problems with headaches. Okay, so many different things can cause headaches. It's hard to actually pin it down. Okay, but here are just some general ideas. Different foods can cause headaches. Chemicals, hormones, excess stress. Anybody here have excess stress? A couple people. Only 2 people left. So, okay, let's start with this one. Certain foods can cause headaches. Chocolate, unfortunately, can cause headaches. Okay. Anybody ever get the ice cream headache? Okay. There's another thing to look at though with ice cream. It's actually dairy. If you have a food sensitivity or a food allergy, if you're sensitive to dairy, that might actually be causing your headaches. Same thing with cheese or different meats. Those things are processed, okay, and that can show up as being a headache as well. That right there at the bottom, it says not eating enough food. Okay, sometimes this actually happens to me. I'm just working so much, adjusting so many people, I forget to eat. My blood sugar crashes, and I end up with a headache. Okay, so make sure you're eating enough food throughout the day as well. Chemicals. Okay, this is huge. Chemicals are everywhere in our life. Chemicals can cause headaches easily, very easily. MSG, who's heard of that? A lot of people. Okay, good, good. MSG is found in Chinese food. That's the classic one. Okay, but it's also found in, for example, potato chips, fast food, processed food. All those types of things can contain MSG. And if you actually have to read the labels pretty close because it's not always called MSG. The full name is monosodium glutamate. Sometimes they just have the glutamate in there, so it can be kind of tricky when you're looking at those labels. So be on the lookout for MSG. I remember my uncle actually had headaches for years, okay? And he finally figured out that he was allergic to MSG. He quit eating MSG and he hasn't had a headache since. Okay, so when he calls up to make a reservation at a restaurant, first thing he asks is, do you cook with MSG? If they say yes, he says, all right, see ya. On to the next restaurant. So MSG is a very real cause of headaches. Drinking certain things can cause headaches. Caffeine, for sure. Okay, who's heard of that? Caffeine causing headaches? Yeah, there's going to be a slide coming up that will actually talk about rebound headaches, okay, from the caffeine. But caffeine can cause headaches. Coffee, red wine, diet pop. Anybody here drink diet pop? Maybe. Nobody wants to raise their hand, right? Diet soda has aspartame in it. It's actually a chemical that is very bad for you. Stay away from diet pop if you can at all. The aspartame can cause a lot of different problems, one of which is headaches. But let's also talk about water. Okay? How much water have you had today? Straight water, not water included.